world, I'd like to take this moment to show our support to the men and women of our armed forces. We proudly welcome you and your families, and at this time, ask any past or present members of the United States Armed Forces or any of our allies from around the world to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring these men, women, and their families.
Yes, please do.
We thank you for your service.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you sitting in the first 15 rows, you are in the splash zone. There's a good chance that during our presentation, you will be getting very, very wet. If you want to avoid being soaked with ice-cold salt water, you might want to move to higher and drier ground.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy and on behalf of the Killer Whale training team, I'd like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. I've been a trainer for 20 years and I can tell you it is more than just a job. It truly is a way of life. We have dedicated so much of our personal and professional lives to the care of these amazing animals. It's a huge responsibility, but ultimately a privilege to learn from, care for, teach, and build relationships with these incredible killer whales. We are proud of what we do, and we will look forward to sharing what we've learned through those relationships with all of you tonight and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Orca Encounter!
You probably want to stop it and then do stop and go so they're not so long videos.
Oh, and then I'll put this on YouTube and I can't put them together, so I'm doing this one long video.
Oh, okay.
Interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
One
at main stage, and that is just 2 members of this killer whale family showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep the whales both active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our natural world, and we're excited to share their story with all of you tonight.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to get to see all of that tonight and more. These and other behaviors provide the whales with an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout tonight's experience, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors help to strengthen their social bonds and challenge them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Rhinus orca. Their common name is the killer whale. And the whales that reside right here at SeaWorld San Antonio have their own personal names, including Takara and Sakari, and joining us right here out front are Kayukin and Tuar. Now Takara is the oldest member of this pod at 34 years old. Killer whales live in a matriarchal society with 1 female in charge. For this pod, Takara is that matriarch, and that means she's the leader. These whales trust us, and they take an active role in their own health and well-being. Using positive reinforcement training techniques, we're able to teach the whales husbandry or healthcare behaviors. And joining us tonight are trainers Cassidy and Amy to help demonstrate just a few of these behaviors. Now, one of the very first behaviors we teach the whales is called a fluke present, in which the whales present their tail flukes to the trainers, just as Tuar and Amy are right now. In this fluke present, not only are we able to observe the whale's entire body, we also have access to the easy-to-see shallow veins that run along the white underside of their tail flukes. At least once a month, our veterinarians can collect a blood sample from these veins, and as you can see, the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. Now throughout tonight's presentation, you might see the trainers giving the whales tail massages, back rubs, or even splashing them with water. This is because killer whales have very sensitive skin, and it's a great way for us to continue and build our relationship with them. Now, collecting blood is just one of the ways we can ensure the health of these incredible animals. Another important diagnostic is how much each whale weighs. Here at SeaWorld, we weigh all of the whales once a week by asking them to slide their entire body out of the water onto a killer whale-sized scale located in one of our back adjacent pools. Now, in that slide-out position, you'll notice a portion of Kayukin's body, from his dorsal fin all the way down to his tail flukes, is still in the water. That part of his body is called the peduncle, and it contains some very large, very powerful muscles that can weigh several hundred pounds. So, to get an accurate weight, we can ask the whales to lift their tail flukes up and out of the water. And this is how we know that as of this week, Kayukin here is weighing in at almost 10,000 pounds. It's important to weigh all of the whales to ensure the younger whales are growing appropriately, and the adult whales, like Kayukin here, are maintaining a healthy weight. All of these husbandry behaviors help us to ensure that the whales are both healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they're born, they learn necessary life skills by watching watching and mimicking other killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we've come to learn even how well they can mimic our movements. So tonight, we're gonna see if they can mimic all of you. First, raise one hand high into the air and give the whales a big wave hello. And would you look at that? They're paying very close attention to you. Killer whales have excellent eyesight, both above and below the surface of the water. They're also very curious, which is why we often see them spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. This is 2R with a sighting valve. And what about us? Now we're going to talk a little bit more about killer whale communication. They can communicate in a variety of ways, and producing vocalizations is just one of them. So in order for us to ask for one of these vocalizations, I'd like everyone to raise up 2 pointer fingers and wave them back and forth. That was beautiful! Did you know that scientists believe when a killer whale leaps up out of the water, that may be a way of communicating to make their presence known? You see, sound waves travel faster in the water than they do through the air. So when they crash back down, this sound can be heard for miles. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for the whales and all of you tonight. As we've just seen, killer whales can communicate by leaping up and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we now know the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field observation. Over the last 60 years, SeaWorld has worked closely with our conservation partners from all around the world to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt, use fluke swipes to stun their prey, and can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for all of you, it's time to get wet!
that right there, Jeff.
Killer whales are amazing athletes. They can eat over 100 pounds of food in a single day. Depending on where they live and what time of year it is, that freight can vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make,
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
But still longer.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
All around the world, it's a brand new day. Open up your eyes, discover all the way. Every different creature, beautiful, unique, is counted in the treasure of our diversity. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are inspired by this wandering world, and we share the love that flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite, and we come alive, we can feast alright, and see how marvelous is this wandering world. Let's all take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonder at creation, everywhere we go. Miracles surround us, wherever we may roam. Privilege unites us, to call this earth our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this wandering world, and we share the love that flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite, and we come alive, we can feast alright, and see how much mystery. We are
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that by joining us tonight, these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just as they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from these incredible animals and hope that you do too. Thanks for joining us and have a whale of a day, Chris. You're up there, Antonio.